Yo, hey everybody. Alright, welcome. Check this out. I guess we'll play some Gradius. So, I don't know, hopefully the video quality is better than last time. I know there's maybe only one person watching, so.
Which is me.
Two people watching, maybe you and Sean are watching. Sean is supposedly checking out the stream. So let's see. So funny thing about the Sharp is you cannot eject the floppies without the computer being on. So let me switch over. Just want to test all the hardware here. Hopefully that's all working. Okay, so it's telling me to insert a disk. So I guess we'll play some Gradius. This is Gradius 2. And hopefully the audio works this time. That's kind of the new thing I'm going to try.
Do your test, and then when the ramen is done,
Okay.
I'll come down and play it.
Okay.
That's cooked.
Yeah, nice moving soundtrack. Unfortunately, it tends to cut off. I don't know if there's a Sharp, but it tends to cut off. Maybe there's a slower version. It takes longer to load. I think the aspect ratio is a little bit off. I think it's not supposed to be as square as it looks. Accidentally went into a tract. Okay, so let's see. That looks pretty good. Just want to check out my various monitoring options. There are some options in this game. There's, I think, a music test, and maybe you can change the button orientation. You know,
Destroy them all! Speed up! Speed up! Ripple laser. Two-way missile.
your voice, okay, voice is changing. Yeah. Or my mic. Survive here. Yeah, this is my mic. Okay, so so the FM Towns supports a 4 button controller, and I think the Sharp supports for the extra buttons, they're equivalent to pressing up and down, left and right at the same time.
Up.
Key combination. Possible button combination. But me pressing those combinations difference is like 12 decibels. Let's try this. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hopefully you can hear me now over the game audio a little bit. I'm trying to also not have feedback too much of the game audio into microphone, because I am using speakers. I'm not using a headset, so. See if this is a little better. Okay, voice could use 3 more decibels. Just turn down. So I'm 20 decibels down in the game audio. I know this game is also like max volume, so. Is the audio through the microphone, like, I know there's some feedback from the game audio. Oh, it's so weird to watch this. Tisha always thinks that he's saying crap, but I think he says you need some practice. That's actually what he's saying. Let me also maybe adjust the direction of the microphone so it's actually pointed at my face. Let's see it. Hopefully that's a little better. Okay. Okay, so my mic could be a little closer. Let me try that. That's easy to do. I think this is a cardioid that goes the other way. These stands are really confusing. Okay, so hopefully that's better. I can see my levels are much higher. Let me actually turn up game audio just a little bit, relatively speaking, and maybe turn down. Let me get that at like 20 decibels down. I'll lose 3 decibels on the microphone because I saw it was clipping a little bit. So, all right, let's try this again. Okay, so hopefully I had the stand facing the wrong way. I don't understand how these stands work. A lot of times on the cardioid, because I think this is actually facing me. So, like, I think it's intended that this part faces you, but you can make the stand go this way, which suggests that maybe the other side faces you. I don't really understand the design of this microphone stand. Oh, I selected some random setup. That's okay.
Destroy them all.
So let me see if I can get to level 2 on this.
Speed up. Speed up.
I think the aspect is still a little bit wrong. I might just measure it with a ruler to figure out like what it's supposed to be. Oh, I don't actually know what options I have selected. That's okay. It's a little bit fake anyway, right? Because on a CRT you can just adjust. You can just adjust the horizontal and vertical size on a modern CRT. So it's a modern CRT on any normal CRT. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I could take off the windscreen and see. That was some crap that happened right there. But it's okay. These are arcade ports. The straight arcade ports are tough. They're, you know, they're basically the same difficulty as the arcade version. How's the video quality, Sean? There's a kind of a way to farm those dragons to get all the power-ups. Okay, no issues with video, great. Oh god, no! I was gonna get it. That's so close to getting that blue power up. This game is much harder than Gradius 3 for Super Nintendo, which is the Gradius that I'm most used to, because, you know, my neighbor upstairs had it for Super Nintendo as a kid, and I would just go over to his place and basically take over the Super Nintendo all the time. He was young, so he was happy to have me play and kind of get to parts of the game that, you know, he was not able to. That's weird. There's some horoscope stuff. I never noticed that. But there are parts of the game that he was not able to get to. So, okay, let me try one more, and then let me switch it to another game. Switch to another system. Let me see if I can switch over to FM Towns and quality is still good. Sorry, it's just bothering me that I can't make it to level 2. But yeah, for Gradius 3 on the Super Nintendo, I couldn't beat the game, but I could get to about level 7, level 6 or level 7. You know, there's like a very fast level where it goes into high speed, and you basically have to memorize the level. So that was the level that got me stuck as a kid. Missed it. It's okay. Don't get that double. Yeah, this guy is just gonna shoot balls at me the whole time, and I just lucked out, mega lucked out there. Yeah, I mean the speed ups make, or the slowdowns kind of make this game playable. You know, as opposed to the arcade version, but it otherwise has pretty much the same difficulty. Yeah, my monitor is a little bit delayed actually on my computer, but it's not that much delayed. It doesn't feel that laggy. I wouldn't want to play this game looking at the monitor, but it's not that bad. Oh boy. Yeah, this is when the rear shot comes in handy. Oh. I misread that. I got confused. Oh boy. I lucked out there. Whew. I almost just ate it there from those two power-up guys.
Shoot it in the head.
I love the derpy Phoenix. Shoot it in the head. Whoa! That was lucky too. I also found that you can actually hit this thing, or get hit by this thing, and after it's dead. Okay, so I guess I made it to the second level. I'm gonna let's see how far I get, because I'm here.
You shall never return alive.
I think I have 2 speed ups right now. Usually I like to play the game with 3, but oh, I screwed it up. I just screwed it up. Okay. Huh. That was it. I think I'm screwed. Oh, why did I do that? 3 is a little bit excessive, especially with the change in speed for this game. Oh! I made a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh, 4x speed up. Okay, that was it. Yeah, this is one of those games, once you die once, you're kind of screwed. At least in Raiden, you get the... At least in Raiden, you get the, you know... Oh, that's cute. The icon changes depending on what you select for your age. Oh, that's why. That's cool. How many different ones do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold on. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's me. Whatever. Just put a random image here. Okay, let's switch over to FM Towns. See if this will work. So one weird thing about the Sharp is it has a soft power switch. So let's see. Switch my input over, and then I gotta monitor using the OSSC for a little bit because unlike the Sharp, which boots into 31 kilohertz mode, the FM Towns boots into some weird proprietary 24 kilohertz mode. Usually the games are either 15 kilohertz, so TV scan rates, you know, like TV resolution and TV scan rates, or or 31 kilohertz, which is like VGA compatible or broadly similar to VGA. So this game, you know, booted in 24 kilohertz, and now it just switched over to 31 kilohertz. So now I can actually switch over to direct monitoring. Aaron A. Hartman. Yeah, it's actually kind of nice. My name is actually really hard to enter in an arcade thing. I mean, from making Star Cell, you know, it's probably entered it using arrow keys like thousands of times from just playing that game a bunch. But my name is pretty hard to enter. Okay, so yeah, so this game is also a great arcade port. I think the aspect is also off a little bit. The aspect for these, you know, in addition to being on a CRT, the aspect for these systems are poorly defined, right? Because you can just essentially program the video registers to whatever. And you get all kinds of, you know, weird video modes as long as you don't exceed the horizontal scan and vertical scan capability. So I turned on auto fire. Because, I don't know, my thumb is already tired from playing Gradius. You can actually turn on auto fire in Gradius as well. Oh, don't change on me? Okay, good. Almost got Shrek'd. So this is a pretty faithful arcade port. The aspect is a little weird, you know, because this is a tall screen on the arcade. And it is. Oh my god! I can't believe okay, it's fine. Can't believe I got killed by that. I was trying to get the fairy, which is stupid. And I can't get the fairy anymore. That's okay. So the fairy gives you some power-ups if you die. So it alleviates a little bit the problem with all these games, which is if you die like in the middle of a level, then you're screwed. Are there official arcade sticks? Yeah, actually there are. There's I think there's like a Capcom one, and there's basically like the Capcom one comes with a bunch of it was released for Super Street Fighter, obviously, but like it comes with a bunch of adapters. So there's one actually, there's like the same controller, but there's an adapter for FM Towns and there's an adapter for Sharp. I don't know why, because basically like the controller reading hardware is essentially the same. Maybe it's the same adapter. I don't really know. the controller reading hardware is essentially the same. The controller is like the only really interchangeable part between the two systems, even though, as I pointed out before, like the Sharp does not support start. Here I can. Oh, God. went to press start and screwed myself. But here I can actually press start and pause. It's fine. I mean, I have bombs. I can get through this part, although, no, I can't get through this part. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's riding on the FM Towns. Let me try a 15 kilohertz game just to kind of complete the stream kind of setup here and just see if all of these things that I can potentially do work. I guess for a 16 or 15 kilohertz game, I'll try Turbo Outrun. Okay, good, Aaron. Yeah. So that is just the sound of me swapping out the disc. So let me go into monitoring mode. So here I have to actually read the I have to set the CRT to the output of the OSSC because this monitor is a VGA monitor, doesn't support TV scan rates through the connector. So hopefully this will load okay. Looks like it's doing fine. Need disc swap action cam. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, I have the camera point at the Sharp, but not the FMT. That was weird. Oh, okay. So I think what happened is it actually booted from the floppy instead of booting from. Yeah, so it booted from the floppy drive emulator and it booted into DOS instead of booting from the disk. Let's try this again. It says please wait. Is booting from disk or whatever. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, cool. So now this is working. This is a 15 kilohertz game. So if I was actually connected to, I have the RGB, or not the RGB, the TV output board for the FM Towns for some reason. It just came with this particular Towns. I guess if I was connected to a TV, it would actually show up here, which is kind of cool. There's no scaler at all though, so it doesn't show the OS. It just shows it only shows the games that support the scan rates. This game takes a while to load. Oh, okay, it actually started in high res mode, and then now it's actually swapping to 15 kilohertz. I think. Yeah. I kind of don't like how that image is not stable on the stream. Let me see if I can do something about it. That's kind of weird. This is the menu for the OSSC, so what does it think it's at? Okay, it thinks it's at 384p. No, it's wait. Yeah, it's at okay. So it's doing 4x. Let me change it to. Okay, well that's in a small window. Let's see if 2x will work. I think 2x is the minimum, right? Because it's doubling every other line. So, it's something like 300, but like 500 lines right now. But, okay, so it seems like stable on both my monitor and the stream. That's cool. Yeah, so if I put it on a pass-through, my monitor is gonna cut out. I'm curious as to what my capture card does. Oh, it actually works. That's cool. So it can actually, the capture card can capture a TV signal, but I don't have monitoring, so I can't play the game. Okay, that's cool. Start. Okay. It's already loading. We'll just go auto, because I don't know, I'm bad at this game. This game doesn't run that great, actually, on this system, but it is okay. I actually haven't played this since I put the Cyrix 486 chip in there, so maybe it runs a little better. Oh yeah, this delightful 1X CD-ROM drive. Yeah, I think it's actually scaling weird because of the OSSC, because it's actually weird on my, it's weird on my monitor too, to be fair. I don't know, I gotta mess with the OSSC settings, basically. Because this should be a straight up TV, like 240p or something along those lines. Turbo. I do like the transitions. It's really nice, The game, like I said, doesn't run that good, but it runs actually better than it did with the native 386. Some games are like pretty much not CPU dependent at all, and this game is a little bit CPU dependent. Namely, the 46 has a way faster multiplier than the 386. Even if it's running at the same like 12 megahertz or whatever, it's still faster depending on the code mix. I don't have the cache enabled because the cache breaks pretty much every game. Yeah, that synth guitar is kind of amusing. Is this a different? Oh no, it's the same. It's the same aspect. I guess the game actually itself just runs in a window too, because this is now filling up the screen, but the game didn't. That's not Chicago. Overheat. Oh, I guess I'm overheating. Yeah, that's why. That's why my acceleration's so bad. Down the street. Ah, whoa! I don't know how that happened. That was weird. I didn't know you could go that far off the road. Yeah. All right. Let's try to continue on so I can get a little further in this map or in this whatever segment. I did it. Okay, I got the flip. Oh, you don't get that. Oh, well, I guess you don't even have the girl in the car, so that's funny. I never noticed. Yeah, I don't know why St. Louis has mountains too. That's funny that in Turbo Outrun they got rid of the girl in the car, so. Okay, well, I guess that's it. Yep. Alright. Game over. Let's see what's... Oh. Pirate's doing something cute. Yeah. Alright, Aaron Edmondson or whatever his name was. So on a lot of these FM Town games, it's actually kind of funny. So FM Towns actually has like soft power up, or soft power off. So this might actually shut down, but most of the times it just goes to like the graphic, the GUI or Towns menu. Nope, it actually shut off the computer. Okay, so that's actually kind of cool. Most of the times when you exit a FM Towns game, it just goes to Towns menu, and then you know you can shut off the computer from the menu there. Okay, so I think that's pretty much what I wanted to show today. I do want to try one last thing. This is like Fantasy Zone, but this disc I have not been really able to get it to work reliably. This is a cool game, unfortunately, like I think this disc uses some weird, or I think this game uses some weird scan rate on the Sharp. Switch over back to Sharp. And it loads fine, but then when it gets into the game, it does something weird. Even through the OSSC, which is unusual. This is a sick loading soundtrack too. I don't know if that was a crack or if that was the actual, like loading thing. Yeah, the frame is also cut off, but that's only on the stream. It seems like. Seems like it works in the actual game. Okay, yeah, it's doing this, which is what it was kind of doing last time. The game is loaded, but I don't have video, and I don't even have monitoring video. So yeah, I guess it just doesn't work. Since I'm here, let's just load up. I guess this is the English version is Castlevania Chronicles. And so the funny thing about the Sharp is both the reset and the power are soft buttons. So like, you know, right now, like I hit reset and it just wasn't responding because it was like busy doing something, which is strange. And also like this, the power is like a toggle, so it's like a mechanical power, but it sends a signal to the power supply, and so it's like a projector. You know, like you press it and then like it runs the fans and it like waits for a while until it's actually ready to shut off, and then it turns the thing off. So it feels like a projector in that sense. So this is a 2-disc game. So we'll insert disc A and then insert disc B. This game is awful to play on this modded Sega Genesis controller because you're crouching all the time. The Sega Genesis has that round D-pad, and you know, when you hit down in Castlevania, when you hit down in Castlevania, you're crouching. So I like always am accidentally crouching with this stupid thing. Yeah, it is weird like that. I don't really understand why they made it that way. I think it was because like these computers are kind of early in the hard drive days, and so like a lot of those hard drives needed to mechanically park, or they weren't auto parking. So it needed to give the computer some time to send the park command, so you don't lose data in the hard drive. But I suspect that's why. Because these were just they were early hard drive computers. That's nice and smooth. I do enjoy the scrolling there. Cool intro, you know. So yeah, this game is nice. I actually like to hold on. I think there's an option menu. Oh, here we go. I usually do trigger, flip, and reverse. I don't know what start select do. Alright, A. I think this game saves to floppy. I didn't format a disc, so we're not gonna save. It's okay. I'm really bad at this game, and with this controller, it's I'm unlikely to get past level 1. So. Yeah, see how I'm just like crouching out all the time. Give me that. You know what? Let me try something. Let me swap to my other. Let me switch to my other. I know I'm gonna die from running out of time, but let me swap to the other FM Towns, the FM Towns joystick, which is also a modded. Sega Genesis controller. This is a 6-button one, and so I actually rewired the inside, so it supports the FM Town 6-button. But this one has the like a little more of a split D-pad, which is bad for Street Fighter, but good for this game where you don't want to be crouching all the time. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm just actually using my desktop computer right now. That's why I'm like always side talking. I'm doing the chocolate rain thing. This is actually much better. So I believe Castlevania Chronicles. So a lot of Sharp 6800 or X6800 games were also released for PC Engine. So I bet this is one of the games that had a PC CD release. That was funny. That was pointless. I think it was a PC Engine. Yeah, I think it was a PC Engine. Oh no, monkeys. Oh no. I regret my life. Oh. Ah! I gotta run, I gotta get out of here. That was some crap. You know, the game feels like Castlevania. I never really liked the like stiffness of Castlevania. And, you know, you have no air control, right? Or you have a little bit of air control, actually, but I just never liked the stiffness of it. It has that feeling. That was pointless too. I mean, technically the game looks really great. Scrolls really smooth, you know. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. Need to find a chicken. Alright, time that. Ah, stop playing with the stairs. I meant to throw the axe. Because my up, you know, the way you throw the axe is up in fire, so, or up in whip. But I'm on the stairs, so it doesn't work. Oh, it's gonna come down to the wire. Alright. Should beat the first level. I was not expecting that, but, you know, doing the controller swap helped. It's got the nice castle map. You know, one of the unfortunate things about like all of these games, they execute for the most part from the discs. So if you have a corrupt disc, a lot of times it doesn't show up until you've gotten pretty far into the game. That's kind of a bad feeling. So you know, yeah, people really like this song. So parallax scrolling, super nice. Let me just show you one more thing about the Sharp. So usually the way, let's say you want to, like, if you have a hard drive, which this one doesn't, if you want to install a game onto the hard drive, you would normally like insert the discs in the other way. So it usually boots from disk 1, you know, drive 1, and so if you boot from disk 2, and then you insert, you know, this one afterwards. Yeah, it gives you the hard drive installer. So, you know, it's like, do you want to start the game, or do you want to do the hard drive installation? So I don't have a hard drive, so I can't do that. But that is cool. So I also don't have a keyboard. So once I'm here, I'm pretty much stuck on the Sharp. Okay, so that's pretty much all I had to show for today. I just want to test out the stream and see if everything's working. It seems like everything pretty much works, except that the 15 kilohertz outrun is a little bit weird. So okay, my cats are causing a ruckus. So I'll see you next time.